In today's Park Spotlight, we're going on a historical, Mediterranean-inspired theme park on a floating island. That is right, another floating island theme park. This is looking absolutely sensational, so stay tuned and we'll get right on into it. Hey yo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Park Spotlight Contest Edition. Today we're looking at Citta Antica. I feel like I should be calling it Citta Antica. Rolls off the tongue. Maybe that's how it's pronounced. Created by Rocketman. And here they say, hey yo, Channel 5 team, I'm excited to present to you Citta Antica. Thank you to my wonderful and brilliant girlfriend for supporting me through the crazy build, especially in the final weeks. Also, a huge shout out to Nimzo, whose videos and parks inspired my build style for this submission. Lastly, to the community and you, Channel 5 Gaming, thank you for your feedback and camaraderie. Keep those videos coming. You passed your training at Rocketman Training Academy. How about taking your first flight at our new immersive playground, Citta Antica? There, you will enter the immersive world of the historical locations. These Mediterranean-inspired locations offer thrills, foods, and views. Take your time as you stroll around the Colosseum. Sharpen your knife and dare become a fighter in the ring. Learn how to make an arsenal of olive oils and wines, and shop at one of many markets. All right, very cool. Looks like I have something a little extra to read here. I can either read it on the B-roll or the transport ride. Since we're already rolling the B-roll and talking, we might as well save it for the transport ride. But this is looking absolutely spectacular. The park entrance is a little bit of a surprise, so why don't we port on over to it? All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Hope you're all doing fantastic today. Here we are at what seems to be a sci-fi park, taking our exit off a sci-fi spaceship. When I first loaded into this park, I usually go into these kind of blind. And I was like, oh, interesting. We have a sci-fi park here today. I don't know. Maybe it is sci-fi. Look at this. That's a fun way to do your movie screens. I'm assuming that this is multiple movie screens because I don't think you can get the movie screens that big, can you? Oh, you can. It's the scale of things is throwing me off. The scale of things is throwing me off. All right, so it looks like we're getting on a people mover right away. I'll cut to it when it's ready. All right, I guess I'll read this little note here. We hope you enjoy. Your journey into the world has been pleasurable. We soon to be transporting you from Welcome Center to main level, where you will be immersed into a world of yesterday. How come I can't see anything? The world you have landed on was once home to an outpost of the Intergalactic Federation of Poland. However, after resources were drained and the ecosystem destroyed, they left and sold off the planet. We have terraformed this small island and made it safe inhabited. Please do not set foot into the mainland, as that will be under our control. Uh-oh. Enjoy the park's themed attractions and wonderful food and drink, or just relax and enjoy the food. Welcome to Citta Antica. I don't understand why that whole ride was black, but here we are. All right. Well, let's go enjoy these snacks at the market. Grab your hats, your balloons, your mementos for this momentous occasion. I hear some roosters. Wow. Exit. Thank you for that. Where's the entrance? I'm gonna guess it's down here. Maybe not. That would be a second park entrance. If this is your exit, where's your entrance? Oh. That's where you sharpen your blade. I thought that was a clever little design there. Got a little shot of it in the B-roll. That is a gigantic sword on a sharpening wheel. Very cool. Let's speed it up. Maybe we could get a nice look at it here. There it is. Sharpening away. said something about test our might in the arena after we've sharpened our blades. And that would be the Colosseum right there. And I see the vineyards over there, where we get make some wine. This would be the queue that I was looking for. Looking really nice. Sure, we'll do fast pass. Beat ya! Okay, this looks like one crazy little Looney Turns. Oh, it's a spinning coaster. Not bad. Alright, I'm gonna pause it real quick, let you guys see the stats. Here they are. It's called the Spiral. It is almost green across the board. There's a look at the stats, and let's get on it. And there it is, quite a cool spinning coaster. Let's take a look at it from a bird's eye view. Lots of twisting tracks, interactions. I like the backdrop as well, the custom supports, I guess. Yeah, all made of Colosseum pieces. It's quite cool. All right, I heard some horsies back here earlier. Circus Maximus. I think this is the queue I want to check out. I like the ambient sounds. The horses trotting. We're training the horses for the jousts. We're sharpening our swords or spears. Preparing for the joust. All very cool. I like the guests in the stands. Just trotting about. That's really cool. I like the use of just putting some ambient sounds in for your flat ride there. It says it all, you know? You don't have to put a bunch of horses around or anything like that. I just saw an alarm go off. Hopefully that wasn't, I can't barely hear anything outside of my headphones. Hopefully that wasn't, recorded for too long. The Edge of the World Cafe. Do we get to go to the edge of the world? Or I guess that's here, right? That's the border of the park. Right to the edge. Love it. Is there supposed to be a queue somewhere around here? Can we see it at night? That's what Webby would say if he were here. These are interesting lampposts. They got a touch of sci-fi mixed in with that Mediterranean inspiration. So you've ran with that sci-fi a little bit. I guess it makes sense because the island is floating and all. It's an olive with a helmet. Olive oil. Very cool. All right, so this is the Big Daddy coaster. I think we'll ride it at both day and night. Looks like there's been a lot of effort gone into this nighttime lighting. So there's a look at the stats there. It's green across the board. We will go into not this coaster, but the next one. And I think we'll do a track view. Ride something else for day. Let's check it out. very cool. A fun little exploration around the whole park. Let's check it out at daytime, not camera effects. Maybe we could try something a little bit more cinematic. All right, that cinematic turned out better than I imagined, with all those custom supports scattered about. Some very good views and beautiful scenery in this park, and you get to capture all of that from the POV of the coaster, which I really like. Nighttime lighting was also nice. Look at this. It's beautiful. There's the Olive Man. Looks like we have a mine train coaster up here. And there's also a log flume. So you did a log flume, 3 coasters, and a transport ride. That would be the maximum of 5 rides allowed. And boy, does that make a difference. There's basically a ride at every corner of the park, and one taking you into the park. Is this an upstairs to a cafe or an exit? No, it's an upstairs to a cafe. Some bathrooms, some burgers, some viewpoints, and benches. So one thing I'm noticing with this park, you can hear everywhere we're going, there's some sort of ambient sounds. And interestingly enough, I feel like that works really, really well. Normally I tell people, hey, add more ambient music to your parks. But I think if you just add ambient sounds, that is more than enough. We had all sorts of different sounds going on, and it really helps with the immersion of the park. It makes it feel a lot more alive and bustling. So definitely hats off to you for all the extra effort on the ambient sounds. And it also helps that when there isn't ambient speakers, we have coasters, guests, queues. So basically everywhere we're stepping, we're hearing something. And I like that a lot. So here we are at Torchio Duva. There's the stats. This one's pulling in. We're gonna go on the next one. Can we? Well, I guess we'll do seat view, so we get that rock. All right, very cool. Definitely a more mild family experience. It took a minute to start to get interesting as well. At first, I was thinking it's a little bit mild and not a whole lot going on. And it's okay to have 1 or 2 coasters like that in the park, especially when you're doing the max 5 instead of the minimum 3. But I like how you did the addition of the wine cellar at the end there, and then also utilized that bending track and allowed that swinging cart to do something a little bit more interesting. I would have liked to see a little bit more of that because that is the funnest feature of the swinging mine train coaster. But hey, at least we got some of it. As a mine train itself, I did expect to see more of that mine cellar stuff going through the mines. But you had a little element of there. I would have liked to see it pushed a little bit further, but not too bad at all. And like I said, this creator has chosen to do the full 5 rides. Plenty more exciting rides throughout this park, and we've already been on a couple. That would be our 3rd coaster now, which is great. I think 5 is actually the perfect amount for these mini park contests. We said you could do 3, and I found 3 just to be a little bit underwhelming. So really like the people's parks who have tried to go for the full 5. It has turned out to make for a better experience, I think. Well, it's a log flume. We're at night. I'm gonna switch it back to day. We're gonna turn MXAO off, and we will ride this log. Okay, off we go. Wow, that was quite the adventurous log flume. It definitely had some length to it. I would almost want to say that that would classify as a main attraction, if I say so myself. And I love these little openings. They should have water guns up top to spray all those guests. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's the transport ride. I'm assuming it just takes you straight back down. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Love the architecture. Love the environmental work. All the trees, the bushes, like it all comes together very captivating, beautiful. This little area here, I really love. It's very charming, very cozy. Having a coaster at basically every end of your park. We had one here, one here, one here. All three sections of the park, making a perfect triangle of rides, throwing in a log flume over there and a quick little transport ride. Transport ride left a little bit to be desired, I'll be honest. We just went into blackness as I read that introduction, and that's just about it. It would have been cool to see like some sort of transition between the sci-fi, the inner workings of the sci-fi leading us upward. And, you know, you could also consider doing your own voice line where you read it out, and have some things to the left and right for us to look at to tell a bit more of that backstory as we approach the upper half. That would have probably made it seem a little better as well, but very small minor critique from me. Everything here came together really, really nicely. Did I check out this building here? I thought we went through it for something. Oh yeah, it was the food court, right? Yeah, okay. Making sure I didn't miss anything. We had two little flat rides here. Was there a third? I think there was. I don't remember a third. So definitely checking all the boxes and going above and beyond. And you definitely hit your 60 by 60 border, as you can see here. I like the little bit of depth there coming from below. It's really cool. Great art style, great visuals. Everything about it was awesome. What did you guys think of Citta Antica, created by Rocketman? Leave your comments down below, and that is going to do it for me in today's episode of Park Spotlight. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.